Hey everybody, other than the four gospel accounts, what is your favorite book of the Bible? Mine is undoubtedly the book of Acts, and I'll tell you why. But first, let me give you some background information. The book of Acts was written by Luke to a man named Theophilus, around AD 62 from the city of Rome. The book of Acts picks up where the Gospel of Luke ends. And together, these two volumes cover a period of over 60 years and comprise nearly a fourth of the New Testament. Well, why Acts? Because Acts is where it's at. It is a power-packed book. In the book of Acts, we read about the history of the early church, including its establishment and expansion in the first century. Acts 2 is called the birthday of the church. We read about its beginnings there, how the Holy Spirit filled the apostles and they began boldly preaching the message. Over 3,000 men and women were saved. We read about the work of the church, the worship of the church, the organization of the church, how the church overcame its problems. Acts is where it's at. We read about ordinary men taking an extraordinary message to the streets and overcoming the world. Acts is where it's at. We read about a message that was not just for the Jews, but was for all men. It went forth to Gentiles as well, showing there's no partiality with God. Acts is where it's at. Probably my favorite thing about the book of Acts is its detailed conversions. I think we would agree, right? The most important question in the world is, what must I do to be saved? That's the one question we've got to get right. Well, in the book of Acts, we see exactly what men and women did to get right with God. We see exactly what they must do in order to be saved. There are several detailed conversions: the Jews, the Samaritans, the eunuch, Saul of Tarsus, Cornelius, Lydia, the jailer, the Corinthians, the Ephesians. We're not just told they were saved, we're told how they were saved. That's extremely important, right? Well, the book of Acts is where it's at.